Hey everyone, Justine with Blue Jay Orchids, and we are going to Krull Smith. They had a show last weekend, I guess, technically. And I drove up on Friday, had a little too much fun, and bought a few too many orchids. Beautiful specimens in medium. You can buy blooming size and seedlings of this, and just so pretty. I'll put the name in the comments if I can find it. They have created like a tree out of driftwood to display the air plants. Really good idea and very well executed. So this is all showroom footage. Their new showroom really turned out really nice. This is my second visit with the new showroom. And I went with the goal of filming, but ended up shopping. So there's going to be a haul at the end of this video, so stay tuned. And then I also added some bonus blooms. So I have several blooming plants of my own that I just couldn't wait to make a blooms video, so I decided to put them in. So please stay tuned if you want to see the haul and the blooms. And in the meantime, we'll keep looking at these beautiful Pathiopedilums and whatever else I'm filming. I'm doing the voiceover, so my editing system doesn't let me watch as I'm talking about it. But yeah, please like and subscribe, leave comments, let me know what you're liking, what you think I can improve upon. And really like this green color on this Cattleya and the shape. The shape is a lot of fun as well. So this would be a nighttime fragrant plant because it has brassavola in the parentage, and they look like really big, healthy plants. I try to be selective as to what I get into. So right now I'm on a blue kick, so I'm trying to focus just on getting like the cerulean blue plants. Looking at a beautiful Ludimignana cerulean. Really like these plants right now. And you can tell I'm kind of starting to shop as I'm filming, which is why you see me hovering over certain plants. And then I remember, oh yeah, I'm filming. This is the normal coloration of the Ludimignana, and then a beautiful Walkeriana. Walkerianas are a really cool plant to have, pretty easy care in Florida. And they just had some really good prices on some Cattleyas at the show. The miniature Vandas were so cute. There were so many I wanted to take home. I'm really trying not to do Vandas because I have to shuffle them, but they made it very difficult. I wanted to take a lot of these home. These mini pink Vandas with the spots were really cool. And beautiful specimen size Rickenstylus gigantea. And back at the Ludimignana. The coloration on these dendrobiums is really cool. I really like the purple one. And the yellow one kind of reminds me of a Schimbergia. Just a lot of really cool coloration. And I mean, the one plant's huge. And then you can buy all the seedlings. So those are a lot of fun. This beautiful Cattleya was putting on a very good display. And that was all footage from the Krull showroom. I didn't get much footage of the vendors because I got distracted and started talking to the vendors I see all the time and hung out with Roxy a lot. But overall, what a great trip, and got some really cool orchids and got to hang out with all my orchid growing friends. All right, so this is Florida Orchid House. They have these beautiful white dendrobiums with a very pretty pink lip, some great oncidiums, some zygos. Just this dendrobium's really pretty. And they always have some interesting things. just kind of going through kind of quickly. I ended up getting pretty distracted, ended up shopping and talking to people a lot, hung out with Roxy a lot as well. We didn't do anything, we just...
Go ahead.
Huh?
You have a laser cutter, or how do you...
This is a 3D printer.
So it's from a 3D printer.
So what I do is I purchase PLA plastic from, it's derived from plants and cornstarch. And I started making stuff that I couldn't find to grow my orchids. So I started making mounts. I brought one from my garden so you can see. So the roots take really good to it. And then I have to design them from scratch. There's no mold or anything, depending on what I want for the orchid. And then I have a few models now.
So you could like make a kidney or a liver or something.
Well, it's plastic.
Yeah.
But people are making houses and rocket parts.
Yeah.
So yeah, it's a big deal. But yeah, I started doing this for orchids.
How much are the materials? Are the materials really expensive?
Yeah, this one is because I have to buy the real good one because I grow outside.
Oh, well, you said it was because it's cornstarch too, right?
Yeah, so there's different materials. You're gonna see the difference. These are starting to pop up more. I started 2 years ago, but I'm really picky about what I put out there. Like I was growing my own stuff on it, making sure, and I have it out in our Florida weather, so so it's proven to be good. So yeah, you pretty much get what you pay for, I guess, with this.
Gotcha.
So then you don't have to worry about it like rotting or falling apart, you know. So yeah, these are customer pictures that I have here of different things growing. So I have the teacups and the teapots here, and then these are the vandos, you know, the ones that grow the roots out. I started making these things to dress them up, so I have customers that have, you know, have them in there.
Gotcha.
Yeah, because they do come in like late.
Yeah.
And I'm like, I'm not gonna.
Alright, so I have a few minutes, I have some sun. We're gonna do the haul just kind of really quick and then look at some blooms while I have some sun and some free time. So it is very windy, so I have my mic to kind of cancel out some of the wind, but that's why everything's blowing all over the place. This pretty thing just had to come home with me. The flowers are on the way out. It has a gorgeous white flower with like a super purple cerulean lip. A little bit of a long name. Vanda White Crane, classic touch of pink with Vandekin Stylus, Thailand Skies. Let's see if I can get any better angles. See if this is any better. Oh yeah, there you go. There's a decent amount of light there. Yeah, very, very pretty flower. I was a fan of this one. Pretty big, like smaller Vanda. Came with the terracotta pot. It was a little wobbly, so I just added the zip ties to stabilize it. But yeah, I was very excited about this. I mean, I haven't seen anything quite like this. There you go, pretty good. So see like the little purple spots on the white flower. I like the shape of the flower too. Here's a little fresher one. Just really cool. I don't think there's a whole lot that I didn't like about the flower. So this was, as we say now when we shop, a no-brainer. Oh, and I didn't notice this before. It has like a little Vandekin Stylus. See like the little, I think they're called spur. Sandy, if you're watching, correct me. She's my Neo friend. But yeah, see the little spur? Didn't notice that at first. Now I like it even more. Yeah, cute little mini Vanda. This one was from Krull Smith. I'm gonna put it back before it falls over. So windy today. This one's not fully open yet, but it will be a very pretty blue based just off of it opening now. See like the purple lip? Nice little cerulean color. Good plant too. It was crawling out very nicely. So this is going to be mounted as soon as it finishes blooming. It's kind of falling this way, so I don't want to let go of it. I would like to see the flower open. So this is the name though. mini purple cerulean H&R self. Alright, so just very pretty. Alright, I got a call, so I don't entirely remember what all I said. So just gonna finish up and say, I think I talked everything that I need to talk about. I think this has some Walkeriana in it, which is why it's walking out a little bit. And so the other reason I'm gonna mount it, I'll post a picture of the parentage and you guys can see what I'm talking about. But yeah, so this was also from Krull Smith, because this is the haul from the Krull Smith Show. I went Friday, was a lot of fun. Got to hang out with all the orchid peeps that I pretty much saw at Tamiami again. And I was kid free, so also a lot of fun. Alright, so this one, gonna put her back now. Here is the flower almost fully open, and then to the right is the orchid roots parentage. So it does have Walkeriana in the background, like I said. Got some SVO crosses, or Sunset Valley. So this one is Elsie Cornelius Love Valentine's Day crossed with Mini Purple. The Mini Purple is that one I got from Krull in Bloom. So, and Mini Purple, I believe, is in the parentage of one of my favorites, Busy Bev. So anytime I see Mini Purple, I tend to get it. This is another. Also, I'll post pictures of the bloom so you guys can see. Uh-oh. Well, it's okay. Alright, this one is Mini Purple Cerulean with Mossier Cerulean. So this should have some good blue color, hopefully. These are just little seedlings. They're not clones or anything, so when I see them bloom, others might bloom similar, but it might be something different too. This is called C Classic. It's a cross of Walkeriana Cerulean and Violaceae Cerulean. So hoping for cerulean coloring, but sometimes even if you have two ceruleas, it can make a pink. But either way, this should be a good fun cross. Two species that are pretty fun to grow, and so since it's two species that it's crossed with, it's a primary hybrid. So yeah, I'm excited about these. I got one other Sunset Valley cross, but it's in bud. So I kept it inside because the cooler temperature change on such a small plant, it already looks like it might blast. But I'm trying to do everything I can to make sure it doesn't. But yeah, these are the Sunset Valley crosses I got, minus one other one, which is inside. Here is the last Sunset Valley or SVO orchid I got. Ronald, I'm not going to say last name. And then there's a picture of the two parents. So I was excited. It's a very small plant. It's in bud. The bud is not looking good, but fingers crossed it might open. But if not, at least I know it's blooming size. So still very excited about this cross. This isn't blooming, but also got this from Krull. This is a Ludimiana Cerulean version. I actually got two of these. One that's bigger. They were telling me this one should have a better flower, and then the other one I got should have a maybe more blue flower. So I kind of was curious and decided to do a little experiment. But yeah, this is the bigger of the two ones that I got. The leaves are very firm, very healthy plants. Probably just gonna pop it out of here, and I got a pot from Roxy that it's probably gonna go in. Got one of Roxy's color changing, I think she calls these forever baskets. Yeah, look at this. So I'm gonna zip tie this in here, take it out of the pot, zip tie it, not mess with the roots too much, and then just add lava rock. So that should be pretty fun. And then the other one I got is, like I said, smaller. It's the same thing, but it's crossed a little different. So the one was called Stripes something. This is Ludimignana variation Cerulean Krull's Blue Moon crossed with Cassie's Delight or something. And yeah, so I'm excited to see the difference, if there is difference. I mean, I really like this species. I have that one that was blooming in my last wind down video, which I'll probably bring out and show you guys in the sun. But I really like this species. It's been a pretty easy grower for me, so why not get more? They're supposed to be blue. So that, I think, is it. I also got some supplies. But yeah, just look at this beauty. Alright, so I'm going to take these in real quick so they don't get too much sun, and I will be back out with some blooms. Beautiful Walkeriana alba. It smells very nice. Tag's kind of faded. But Cattleya Walkeriana, species var alba polyploid. Just beautiful. Pretty big flower too. A little shady, but just had to appreciate this another time. It's on the way out, but looks beautiful in Roxy's Vanda sleeve teacup thing. Then it has a name now too. It's like teddy bear or something. But yeah, fine. Alright, this beautiful Ludimignana. I'll get you the name in a sec. But beautiful, beautiful pink flower. Love the lip. Just the patterning as you go in, like the yellow on the sides. It's just has to be one of my favorite flowers right now. Here's the name on this. Ludimignana variation Tipo number 4. Crossed with Ludimignana variation Cerulean Cassie's Delight. FCC AOS. But yeah, just, I mean, you can't really look at this and be sad. Just so, so pretty. And then from the side too. Again, very windy, but just finally getting some good lighting and when to take advantage of it. Because I'm not sure how much longer this flower is going to last. I bought it from Krull Smith like a year ago. So not this Sarasota show, but the last Sarasota show I bought it from Krull Smith. And I proceeded to take it out of the pot, put it in here. I didn't mess with the roots too much. See, you can still see some of the media in here. But just put it in here with lava rock. It's very happy. It would have been more happy if I didn't decide to burn it. But I did cut off some of the bad burn. But see, this is a burn just from me not being patient and putting it in too much sun too fast. And then, I mean, it grows outside, so I'm not going to have perfect leaves, but all the new growth looks good. Has some good new growth points. See? And the spotting is just from me growing it in high light and the temperature right now. But yeah, just pretty big fan of this one right now. So much so that I bought 2 blue ones, or cerulean ones. So excited to see how those do. Yeah, just very happy with this one. This one's going to be a little harder to film because it's hanging. But this beautiful Vanda Apparently beautiful is my word today. This Vanda was in the Sarasota Orchid Society display, won a blue ribbon. So that's a lot of fun. Gave me 2 spikes. Unfortunately lost some buds on this spike because it was so windy. Some palm fronds were hitting it. But highly recommend this cross. Just has amazing coloring. That purple lip is just so poppy. And the pattern. And then it smells pretty nice. Not lightly fragrant right now, even though it's probably about 50-ish, 60-ish today. Yeah, I can't stop looking at it. It has to definitely be one of my top favorite Vandas. Have it growing in a sleeve from Just One More Orchid, like the butterflies. Plant's pretty healthy, good root system, and gorgeous flower to boot. And I'm gonna hang it back up and get the tag for you. Or we're gonna turn it off and get the tag for you. How about that? Beautiful orange and red Cattleya. I think has one of the best coloring combinations that's not blue that I like. Just such a pretty flower. Good bloomer. Seems to bloom on each new growth. It's already bloomed. I guess we're in 2024 now, so it hasn't bloomed this year. It's first bloomed this year, but it bloomed last year not that long ago. So free blooming. Always like free blooming. As it gets larger, it will bloom more, obviously. Gave me 2 flowers this time. It's fragrant, but it's cold, so not a whole lot of smell right now. But just such a pretty flower. Just can't really get over the coloration. Looks like the camera's doing a pretty good job of doing it true to color. And it's Chief Sweet Orange is the name. But yeah, highly recommend this plant. I'm a pretty big fan of it. I got mine as a $10 tent orchid from Palmer's, one of their sales. And I think I got it when it was like with this grouping of growth here. So these 2 growths are mine that bloomed. But yeah, I just popped it out of the pot, put it in a basket. I don't even think there's any. Okay, there is some media in here, but that might have just been what was in the pots. Yeah, it just grows under my oak tree. I don't really do too much with it. I fertilize it, gets sprayed sometimes. And then when I put it in here, I put this little stick in here to help it not move. Obviously, it's rooted now, so probably could take that out. But I'll just leave it there for a little longer. But yeah, so this is Chief Sweet Orange. Beautiful, beautiful. Just can't get enough of it right now. I don't know what I would really compare it to. Kind of reminds me of a sunset. Alright, on to the next one. Smallered flower Bertonia cross. It's called Jamaican Jester. I'll show you the tag in a sec. But just beautiful striping on the flower. Gave me 2 spikes on not that big of a plant. Yeah, just really like the flower. Like kind of the star petaled shape, coloration. Spikes are pretty fun too. A little bit of a longer spike plant. Bertonia Jamaican Jester. and got this from RF about a year ago, I think. Yeah, really cute, kind of smaller flower. Not fragrant, I don't believe. But yeah, pretty easy grower. I grow it under there in my arch. Then have another smaller plant. Little mini encyclia hybrid. Now let's put it back down. It's just so windy today. It's interesting because it's bloomed different colors. Only gave me 2 flowers this time, but just the coloration on this bloom has been very fun. Like the striping on it. And I brought it in this cold snap, but overall I've been leaving it out too, so it seems pretty cold hardy too. Encyclia Bernie. Yeah, very cute, smaller plants. A Vanda that I'm debating whether or not is going to go to the Venice Society show. Just waiting to see how it does, seeing how the rest of it opens, and how these flowers last. So if it decides to time itself right, it might go to the show. So it has 2 spikes, one spike on the mother plant and one spike on the keiki, which also known as baby plant. It's pretty good bloomer. The keiki has bloomed once for me. The mother plant has bloomed 1, 2, 3. This is the 4th time the mother plant's bloomed for me. Got it originally from Plantillo. El Arcadia. I'll show you the tag now. Here's the cross. Vanda testolata, Pudtan, Ypsum, Vanda, Dr. Eck. Here's where I got it from. And actually, the last Vanda I showed you too was from them too. Just really like the coloring on this. And it fades a little bit as it fades. The color changes a little bit as it fades. There we go. That's what I was trying to say. See how this one's more like darker brown? So this one's been open longer. I haven't noticed a smell on it, but just very interesting pattern. The lip is really unique and just it blooms a lot, so not a whole lot of complaints about it. It does have some burning cosmetic stuff, some speckles. I don't think it has too many blemishes. It's the other thing I'm considering when I'm taking it to the show. So we'll see if I end up taking this. I have it growing in just a dollar store basket with charcoal. I just put this basket inside here, tied it, and it's very happy this way, I would say. Needs some cleaning up, but don't have to do too much with her. Well, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. This is a tea cup that I also got from Roxy. I specifically got it to go with this fowl that I got at Tamiami, the Brother Lawrence. I just thought the colors complement each other perfectly. And then I did mention I got supplies. I got Fison 20 from Ophi's, moss, a cork, and some charcoal. So that was the rest of the haul. Everything else was filmed during the footage. I have a couple projects for the Ophi things, so maybe do like a repotting video or a mounting video if you guys would enjoy that. Leave a comment. I also have a few other videos I'm working on, and of course, the Wind Down Wednesday video will be coming up shortly. But anyway, please like, subscribe, leave comments, and as always, keep growing. Bye.